Hello, Tay. Happy
Hello.
Tuesday, right?
Happy Tuesday. Right.
I
Where is
forgot
your daughter?
these days. Sleeping.
Ah, sleeping.
There.
That's good.
She's
Yeah.
already sleeping there.
It's good to see her. Sleeping. Yeah.
Yes, right. I think
Yeah.
she's tired playing today.
Yeah.
That is the
Yeah.
reason why she's
Yeah.
sleeping.
So also it's yeah late night, so it's better for her
Mm.
to go sleep.
How about your children? Are they sleeping already?
No, that's it. They just went to their room for sleeping. Yeah,
Ah.
3 minutes ago.
I see. Ah, so their sleeping time is also like this in
No,
Korea.
actually, they have to sleep before 10 p.m., but they
Mm-hmm.
didn't finish their homework today, so they need to
Ah,
finish it before they go sleep.
mm, I see. Okay. Did you have a haircut?
Oh, yes, right. Like a little bit
Ah,
more.
that's
Yeah, because
why.
it's a
Something
spring
new.
season, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hmm.
I made
I
this
see.
haircut to be shorter than before.
Oh, I see. Usually spring season, you have a haircut?
Yeah, usually during the winter season, I raise my hair a little bit more, and during the spring season and summer season, I cut my hair a little bit shorter.
Oh, it looks good on you. The haircut
Okay,
looks
thank
good
you.
on you.
Thank you very much.
Right, yes.
Yeah,
It's hot, that's why you have to cut shorter.
yeah.
Right, as well. Okay. What's the article for today's class?
Today, the number 1070.
1070. What's the title?
World News. My hero is you.
Okay, could you please tell me something about this while it's still opening?
Okay. A new storybook that aims to help children understand and come to terms with COVID-19 has been produced by a collaboration of more than 50 organizations working in the humanitarian sector, including the World Health Organization, the United Nations Children's Fund, the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, the International Federation of Red Cross and Red Crescent Societies, and Save the Children. With the help of a fantasy creature, Ariel, my hero is you. How kids can fight COVID-19 explains how children can protect themselves, their families, and friends from coronavirus and how to manage difficult emotions when confronted with a new and rapidly changing reality. The book aimed primarily at children aged 6 to 11 years old. Is a project of the Interagency Standing Committee Reference Group on Mental Health and Psychosocial Support in Emergency Settings, a unique collaboration of United Nations agencies, national and international non-governmental organizations, and international agencies providing mental health and psychosocial social support in emergency settings.
Mhm.
During the early stages of the project, more than 1,700 children, parents, caregivers, and teachers from around the world shared how they were coping with the COVID-19 pandemic. The input
Mhm.
was invaluable to script writer and illuminator Helen Petrock and the project team in making sure that the story and its message is regenerated with children from different backgrounds and continents in order to reach as many children as possible. The book will be widely translated with six language versions released today and more than 30 others in the pipeline. It is being released as both an online product and audiobook. It's all.
Right. Any questions about the vocabulary?
Everything is okay.
Okay, let's move on then to the question. How many organizations collaborated in producing the storybook?
The storybook collaboration of more than 50 organizations working in the humanitarian sector.
Right. Okay. And what is the goal of the storybook?
The goal of the storybook is to okay. The goal is where come yes,
Mm-hmm.
goal. Uh, the storybook that aims to have children understand and then come to terms with COVID-19.
Right. Yes. Okay. And who is the script writer and illustrator of the book?
The script writer and illustrator of the book is illust- illustrator Helen Pachter and Helen Pachter.
Okay. So Helen Patek. All right.
Yeah.
Yes. And what did they do so that the book can reach as many children as possible?
So, in order to reach as many children as possible, the book will be widely translated with six language versions released today and more than 30 others in the pipeline. And
Right.
also,
So in your opinion, uh-huh.
it's being released as both an online product and audiobook.
Right. So it's also an audiobook. Wow, that's
Yeah.
very nice. Right. Okay. In your opinion, do you think this book can help in coping with the COVID-19 pandemic?
Mm, yes, I think so. Because
Mm-hmm.
the book itself is very interesting. It contains
Mm.
good topics and the stories. And for kids who have to stay at home, they need uh, they need to
Mm.
read something good books or things to spend their free time. So
Mm.
it also makes them not very boring during their
Mm-hmm.
staying at home. And then that can give them
Mm.
some hope to cope, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, recover the situation.
Situation. Have you seen this book in Korea?
No, not yet.
Not yet. Me too. Right. And if you can suggest an idea to the author of the book, what would you suggest her?
Then I'd like to suggest her to make some success story, how to avoid
Hmm.
spreading this pandemic, and then pick some success stories from each countries.
Mm.
And then
Mm.
also, I think it's a good story for some doctors and nurse how they fight for this pandemic.
Mm. Right. Yeah. So the author or the creator should
Yeah,
include, yes, real events or like stories. Yes, that
Right.
happened as well.
Yeah.
Right, okay. And in your own ways, how can you understand and come to terms with the COVID-19 pandemic?
Actually, at the first time, I just considered the COVID-19 just like swine flu or SARS or even
Mm-hmm.
MERS that happened several years ago, and then they
Mm-hmm.
left. Then left hundreds or dozens of casualties, and then we can recover from the pandemic just in several months after.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
actually, this situation is really different. Even though there's a similar virus, I we just thought coronavirus is another version of coronavirus before, such as SARS or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I see. So it's really different.
yeah,
Yes, right. Yes, me too. Actually, I was thinking it's just the same with the other
yeah.
previous viruses. After that, it will be gone. Yes, as
Yes, right.
well, right
Yes.
before.
So
Yeah,
and
but then
also
it's really scary.
yeah, lots of doctors and then experts of this
Mm-hmm.
kind of virus. They expect the
Mm-hmm.
coronavirus will be disappears once when the weather is warmer more
Right.
than yeah. So they expect if the average weather uh, exceed 15 Celsius degree, then coronavirus will
Mm-hmm.
be disappeared. But
Right.
actually, that's not true. Yeah, even in
Mm.
Africa and then South America,
Right.
yeah, that's a very
Mm.
hot
Philippines.
weather. Yeah, even Philippines. But
Mm.
the
Right.
coronavirus is spreading continuously.
Right. Yeah. So I think that's really false. Yes, as well.
Yeah,
Right. Yes. I was expecting also that it will end since it's spring and then here comes summer.
yeah,
But since we are infected in Manila, like I said,
yeah.
oh no, that's not true. It can survive in any temperature. It
Yes,
depends.
right. Actually, I
Right.
read the I read some news 2 days ago. From the UK researcher, they test the coronavirus so at the 60 Celsius degree water in the they
Oh.
can yeah they can survive the coronavirus can survive in the 60 degrees Celsius water for 5 hours. That
Oh,
means
I
yeah, even
see.
though the summer season comes to Korea, but the coronavirus will not be disappeared.
Yes, right. It doesn't, the temperature doesn't have anything to do, yes,
Yeah,
with that.
yeah.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yes. And what is the greatest lesson we can learn from this COVID-19 pandemic?
Yeah. Actually, we learn lots of things, and
Mm-hmm.
there are also lots of bad things and then um, tragic situation. But as a Korean, we feel some kind of self-esteem, enhanced self-esteem, as we
Mm-hmm.
are one of the developed country to handle this pandemic because our government
Mm-hmm.
early stage we are number two coronavirus patients in the world after China. Yes, so at that time, lots of
Mm-hmm.
people, Koreans, complain about government decision, and then they criticize the
Mm-hmm.
ruling party. But as a result, our government and the ruling party handled the coronavirus pandemic in Korea, and then we only 10 to 20 patients, new patients a
Right.
day. It's well controlled,
Mm-hmm.
really well controlled. So versus our neighbor
Mm-hmm.
country, Japan, Japan just
Mm-hmm.
Japan government just try to hide the number or not to test the potential patients. They just want to
Mm-hmm.
decrease the number.
Right.
But actually,
Yeah.
from yesterday, Japan's coronavirus patients exceed Korea's coronavirus patients. Yeah,
Oh, they
but
exceeded.
but actually, Japan only tested one tenth
Mhm.
one tenth of potential patients versus Korea. But they already
Oh.
so if they test the same number with the Korean, then the number will
Mm-hmm.
be much bigger.
Hmm, right, of course. Really much bigger.
Yeah,
Yes, than expected, yes, as well. Oh, okay, right. Yes, well, at least, right? Everything is going well in Korea. I'm so happy to hear. Yes,
yeah,
what is happening in your country as well.
yeah.
It's getting better.
So it will
Yes.
be now it's getting better and it will be well controlled, and we can also help other countries which is needed
Mm-hmm.
for medical
Yes.
kit
Actually,
or
Korea,
yeah.
yeah, Korea already sent help to my city.
Oh yeah, that's a good news.
Yes, right. It was posted in the social media. They sent
Yeah.
thermal scanner
Oh yeah,
for to use the check the temperature like that because we are lacking. We are
yeah.
really lacking thermal scanners. Yeah, so they sent. Yeah, so I said, oh, at least, right? Yes, a lot of
Okay.
countries still helps
Yeah.
Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Any question?
No, everything's okay.
All right. Well, then thank you so much for discussing this with me today. Happy,
Yeah.
Tuesday and have a
Okay.
good sleep. Okay?
Okay. Bye
Yeah.
bye.
See you on Thursday. Bye.